Hi everybody, this is Oleg. Welcome to Oregon Preparedness. This video is gonna be VR to Prepper Campers' last two videos regarding cryptocurrencies, Mark of the Beast, and what to do. Anyway, I think this topic, no one really knows exactly how is it gonna go down. We can speculate. I mean, we know for sure, if you're a Christian, you read the Bible, you know for sure that Mark of the Beast is coming. There's no question about that, and no doubt about that. How everything is gonna play out and work out, we can only speculate. But I want to put my 2 cents in on this subject, on this topic. In my opinion, cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and the rest of them, there's a whole bunch of them. It's all grand practice for when they're gonna take actual money away, actual paper money. They're working on it. They've been working on it and on eliminating paper money. And then for them, of course, some of the main reasons, they will say, oh yeah, so there will be no drug dealers, and everybody will say, oh yeah, yay. Good idea. But the main reason is, of course, that's some of the reasons, but it's not the main reason. The main reason is to enslave everybody, and enslave everybody with a chip. And of course, that if you take the chip, you'll be condemned forever. Not only you're not gonna enter gates of heaven, even down here on earth, you will be suffering from your flesh just being rotten, because it says in the Bible that your flesh is gonna rot. I suggest read Book of Revelation. There is many things that you probably won't understand. I don't understand everything I read in Revelation. However, some things are pretty clear, black and white. So I think eventually, and that eventually is probably going to be here sooner than later, there will be no paper money. Everything will be cryptocurrency. I don't know if one currency will prevail. I don't know if it's going to be one currency worldwide, or each country is going to be having their own currency. Possibly, eventually, I think it's going to be one currency worldwide. To begin with, probably, and again, that's just purely my opinion. Maybe each country will have their own cryptocurrency. And what are you gonna do, as Prepper Camper says, when you cannot buy or sell without that currency? And to use that currency, you'll be forced to take Mark of the Beast. What are you gonna do then? If you're a Christian, you know that if you're a believer, when the rapture comes, you will be gone. You'll be gone from this earth. But until that point, of course, many Christians believe that rapture will take place before that, but no one really knows, because the Bible clearly says no one knows day or the hour, so no one knows. We can speculate only. But here is what Prepper Camper says, and I'll say the same thing. You need to get ready now. You need to get your preps in. Your most important prep, most important above all, is your soul. Prepare your soul to meet God, because end of the world can come to you today. You don't know. No one knows when you're gonna go, and you need to be ready always to meet Jesus. But second prep is your body, your mind. Get into routine of exercising. Get in best possible shape you can. Get your mind ready to face all these difficult times that are upon us, that are coming. And get as much preps as you can possibly afford. As I mentioned in my previous videos, you don't need to spend a fortune to prepare. You can, of course, but you don't have to. You can prep on a budget if you really think about it and do things right. Buy foods in certain places. You can watch my previous videos. You can buy stuff on yards, yard sales, garage sales. As the knife maker 123 mentions, Goodwill. That's a good place to get preps from, because you buy them cheap, and most of them, many of the items are still good, still have a lot of life in them to use. Clothing, survival clothing, and all the gear and gizmos for survival. So anyway, I digress a little bit. The way I think it's gonna play out, and this is purely my opinion, harder times, they just gonna get harder every year, perhaps every month, and get worse and worse. I think what we need to do is stay connected to each other while we can, through internet, through YouTube, through other social media platforms. And when that really hard time comes, when you will take with you what you can take with you in your car, and most important, your knowledge and everything you practiced, your ability to make things, perhaps people will bunch up together and try to go and try to survive off the land in areas that are not really populated. You won't be able to survive by yourself. There's no way. You need to belong to a group. I also talked about it before, that you need to belong to a group, and as a group you can survive until Jesus comes back, or until time of tribulation will be over with, because not everybody will get raptured. There will be many Christians who will not get raptured, simply because they weren't ready. And there will be people who will still be believers, but they will not get raptured, and they will not take mark of the beast. What are they gonna do? They will survive in the mountains. They will survive in small groups, away from cities, away from people, in my opinion. So while everything is still relatively good, definitely we need to prepare ourselves, prepare our bodies physically, mentally, be as healthy as you possibly can be, and you need to stay connected to other preppers, like-minded people, friends, relatives, people that you could count on when you have to face the apocalypse. So thanks for watching, everybody. Give this video a thumbs up. If you find it useful, please share it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and check out Prepper Camper. He has a lot of good thoughts on his channel. Thanks for watching. Take care.